Hi Cancer, welcome to your May 2020 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Cancer, I just want to take the time to say that I hope you are all well. I hope you are all safe and healthy. I know we're going through some pretty chaotic times collectively. And, you know, if any of you are affected by this viral outbreak, whether that's financially, whether that's in regards to your health, or someone that you love is going through something that's being affected by this, my heart is with you, my prayers are with you, and I'm sending you all my love and light. Also, Cancer, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles on my online shop. I hand-pick every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I feel the purchaser will deeply resonate with, as well as I hand-make every candle that I sell on my online shop, where I intuitively choose the colors and the scents that I believe every zodiac sign will vibrate, resonate with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please be sure to check out my online shop, where you can find in the description box of this video. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. Alright. So this is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Cancer, or whatever other placement you feel or see fit. This will not resonate with every Cancer that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my intuition and my guides prioritize the messages I provide during these readings. If this reading isn't for you, Cancer, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Also, Cancer, it's important to know that not every single message in this reading will be for you, and that's okay. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Cross Watchers and Cancer, I am picking up on both energies here, and it's important to remember that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation where the roles are flipped and reversed. If that's the case, you're more than welcome to use your own discretion and to flip those roles as you hear me say the story. However, since this is a Cancer reading, I will make Cancer the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading I say the words masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Whew, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, I gotta be honest here. There's someone in your energies field who hurt you, who you felt you got your heart broken by. And they have never been able to forget you, forget their love for you. And they're still in love with you. They still have feelings for you. But you feel very guarded against this person, and you want to protect your heart. Before, you were waiting for this person to come around. You were waiting for this person to give you their love or to tell you how they feel, but they were so unprepared for the love that they would feel for you, Cancer. And instead of telling you how they feel, instead of telling you what you mean to them, they decided it was just better to cut things off, because they couldn't even be honest with themselves about this relationship with you or about this connection with you. And so I feel as if they walked away from you, Cancer, or they were the ones to cut things all together, and it really hurt you because you felt something much more strongly than what they tried to portray this connection out to be. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have those signs in your chart, or you could be involved with one of those signs. Guys, I hate to say it. I know people don't like me saying it, but this is someone who's reoccurring from your past. I do feel as if this person, in a way, is haunted by you, Cancer, haunted by the relationship that they had with you, the connection that they had with you, the emotions that they had with you, that they weren't willing to admit to themselves. They weren't willing to be vulnerable with you. And now it's all resurfacing. It could be because Venus and Pluto are both in retrograde at this time, which is causing, especially in love and romance, these shadows and these unresolved issues between lovers to resurface. And I feel as if, Cancer, they're having a calling, a need, an internal need to reach out to you. And I feel a strong reconciliation, or someone who wants to have a reconciliation with you. I do feel as if you guys have had a purpose with this connection. Whether that was to teach you something about love, Cancer, or to teach you something about yourself. And I feel as if my Cancers have learned that lesson of what this connection was for them. But, you know, as soon as that has been resolved on your end, this person still feels like there's more business to resolve, or that there's something they still need to learn about what this connection meant for them, Cancer, with you. You guys could have a child with this person, for some of you out there. But Cancer, for some of you out there, I do feel as if this person regrets their mistakes that they made, regrets whatever could have occurred between the two of you, and wants like a peace offering or a second chance. Because they feel guided to do this. They feel a strong emotional bond with you that they haven't been able to let go. Wow. Okay, so let's get into it. At the center of this reading, we have the Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. You guys could be connected with another water sign. There's love here. And this is something that has always existed between the two of you. This undeniable emotional bond. But with the Three of Swords and the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands, someone was just not ready for this kind of love. Someone wasn't ready to be open and vulnerable and to give their heart the way you were ready to give your heart, Cancer. The way you were willing to open up and be vulnerable. I feel as if you put a lot of trust in this person and they betrayed that trust. But with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. I feel as if this person wants to restart this love with you, Cancer, or to revitalize the connection that they have with you at the very, very center of it all. There's love here. And for the reasons that they have their own, they wanted to deny it. They wanted to suppress it. They wanted to block it out. And it just pushed you away. But now they can't just stop thinking about the times you've had together, the love that you gave. And they're figuring out, or they're realizing, or they're just reminded that they still love you. Deep, deep down, they still love you. And I do feel as if they're going to move towards a second chance or another opportunity with you. What's crossing the situation is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. But it's air energy in general. You could also be connected to, energetically, a Libra or a Gemini too. You could have those signs in your chart. So there's different things I'm picking up on this. This is what's crossing this and what's challenging this is someone to be comfortable, mature, and clear enough to express the love that is there. And I feel like that was what was lacking in the relationship between the two of you. The clarity, the understanding, the knowing, and the validation, the confirmation that this is love that they have. I just feel, Cancer, you felt taken advantage of or taken granted for. And again, if it's vice versa, if Cancer did this to you, then cross-watcher, that's how you felt. So for some of you, it's the whole process and the maturity and the responsibility of someone coming forward and explaining, apologizing, stating why they were unavailable to give you that love that you were waiting for. Others of you, I feel as if, Cancer, this is, especially Cancers that have air in their chart, this is your energy. I feel a very, very strong individual who has grown from this situation, who is now not going to take any more BS that's coming their way. You're only going to accept the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So if this person is coming back into your life, you're going to be very upfront, very honest, and even blunt to some degree. Some of you may even decide to just cut this for good, because why reopen a sewed up wound? I feel as if there could have been an age difference between the two of you, Cancer. I feel as if almost they were older than you, but again, it could be vice versa. And if it's not that, it's maturity. Maturity here. That was an issue. Someone could be involved in law with the King of Swords, whether that's a lawyer, a police officer, a judge, someone that works in politics or maybe works with the law. But the King of Swords is someone who isn't very emotionally open. They think a lot with their mind, they think rationally, pragmatically, and maybe during a period of time they just didn't see the likelihood of you two being together. For whatever reason, it's different for all of you, whether that was because they had work that they had to do, or maybe you guys live at a distance, so how could you ever make that work, or whatever the case is for all of you. Maybe they just weren't ready to be in a commitment or a relationship. They wanted to be single for someone out there. But they see clearly now what this is. So it's either what's crossing this is the communication that needs to be said that you've been waiting to hear, or the understanding and the maturity and the preparing of being finally ready to do what's right, to be very clear and understanding of what this is, and to finally act upon it. But what's crowning this reading is the Three of Swords, Libra energy. You could have Libra in your chart, or you could be connected to a Libra. Yeah, there is heartbreak here. Someone broke your heart, or Cancer broke your heart. I feel a betrayal, or I feel a distrust. I feel as if someone let the other person down. Almost as if someone felt lied to, or someone felt gullible in some way. That they really put their heart out there or their hopes up for this, and it just came crashing down. There was definitely tears over this. I saw like a teardrop when dealing this card on the spread. You've cried over this person, thinking, how could they have done this to me, or how could I have gotten in a connection with someone who is so careless with me? What in me attracted that for some of you? I almost feel like someone has like a heart tattoo. I don't know who that's for. Not everyone, obviously. I want to get behind this. I want to see why the Three of Swords is crowning this. I'm hearing She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. That song may mean something to you guys, or Maroon 5 does. Maybe you're wearing maroon. I don't know. Maybe they wear maroon. Why? I see you like crying in bed. The Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. You really thought this was, wow. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Taurus energy, Leo energy, Aries energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could have been connected to one of those signs. You really thought this was the one. This person, they were very charismatic. They were very charming. They always had eyes on them. They may have been very attractive even. And I almost feel like, Cancer, you were kind of, whether it was through what they said or what you envisioned this to be, you almost felt like a bit gullible to think that this could really turn out to be like the fairy tale story of you two meeting together, falling in love, and then like forever being married and having a partnership. Pure fire energy. You really thought this person was going to follow through with being that partner for you. Even some of you have thought about getting married to this person, or they talked about getting married to you, or that one day you two would get married or whatever, for some of you out there. And this person could have really nice hair too. I don't know. Maybe you do, but I'm seeing very, very nice hair. Someone's complimented someone on that. But it all came, it shattered that whole dream, that whole visualization that you had with this person, because there is a lack of equal give and take. I feel as if, Cancer, you were waiting for this person to give you and show you. I mean, the Pentacles is about tangibility. It's about what you can see, feel, hear, touch, taste, right? And although they may have been saying the right things, or although you've been envisioning what the two of you could have had, it was never shown to you. It was never in the 3D. It was never grounded. They just left you hanging, Cancer, is kind of what I feel. Or for someone out there, they decided to give more to someone else. Maybe, Cancer, they chose someone else over you, for someone out there. Or that they kind of like the attention from other people, and whoever was giving the most attention, they would, focus their energy on them. I feel like you overworked for this, Cancer. Overworked for their attention, or they played with you, or that's how you feel. And that's why you felt so betrayed by this person. And what's rooting all this is the Seven of Wands. Leo energy, fire energy. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things I'm getting from this. Cancer, I feel anger from you, almost. An anger, and you really are, if this person comes back, I think they're not even realizing or don't even know how much they hurt you. And I feel like you guys are going to have a whole lot to say to this person should they re-enter your life. I feel some of you just have this innate repulse to this person. Others of you, this was them blocking you. They weren't ready or willing to let you in. But I do have to say, Cancer, someone loves seeing your body naked, or you love their body naked. Like, they always envision you, or them. You envision them. Like, there's a strong sexual attraction here. And I feel like at first they just wanted to keep it that way, keep it sexual between the two of you, and then try to like block off or change or deny any other feelings. But you can't deny what is there, right? And I feel as if they just for whatever reason, I kind of want to clarify this, they were just blocking off their feelings. And I don't know, I feel it's an ego thing. An ego of them wanting to, they definitely like the attention from people. That is without a doubt. Or whoever this energy is loves being the center of attention, I kind of feel. And so if they were to be in a commitment, if they were to be in a relationship, they wouldn't get all that attention anymore from multiple people. I do feel like it's an ego thing, like wanting to feed their ego and have constant validation that they're sexy, that they're hot, that they're attractive. And especially for those who are dealing with someone with an age difference, I do kind of feel almost kind of like a midlife crisis type of thing for someone out there, not all. Yeah, let's go ahead and clarify it. I feel as if someone just has such a strong pull to you that they're just not willing to dissect further. It's like sexual attraction, but then, you know, they think of the times of being with you, or the times of hanging out with you at your home or at their home. I don't know why I'm getting like a bed, like if you guys like would cuddle in bed or hang out in bed, watch movies in bed, something along those lines. And then it's like their heart chakra kind of activates. And that's something they could never deny, but they tried to. Why is the Seven of Wands at the bottom, or reading this deck in the spread for Cancer? Yeah, I mean, Two of Swords. And they weren't even willing to tell you anything. They kept all of their feelings to themselves. I feel as if the communication was horrible between the two of you. Like, they would always touch you. They would always, like, when they were feeling, you know. I feel like this is a story that went from lust to love. Honestly. Maybe it started out as someone that they were just very attracted to you, but then it started turning into more and more, but they didn't want to admit that. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but that's how I feel. In Cancer, you always started from having this love for them. It was never lust with you. I don't, like, honestly, I feel like the Cancers I'm picking up on, you can't even have, like, amazing sex unless you have feelings for someone. And it doesn't have to be love, right? But like an emotional connection, a spiritual connection, more depth to it. Can I get another card for the Seven of Wands, Spirit? The Magician. With the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, I feel like the Magician is your energy, and you could have Gemini or Virgo somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be, but you kept on trying to make this work. You kept on having hope. You kept on having faith that that they would finally come around. And so you tried to emotionally connect with them and bond with them more. You tried to tell them how you feel. You tried to act on your passions, your drive, that sexual energy that you have for this person. And you tried to make it all grounded and come to life. But it never did. And all it did, and this is the bed crying part, right, that I was feeling earlier, it just kept on giving you disappointment. But now, Cancer, what I see and feel is that now the tables have turned. I really feel that way. Now it's like, you know, now that you've moved on, now that you've healed, or, you know, some of you haven't healed and moved on, but now that you've come to the understanding that this isn't going to work, and you completely pulled back, I almost feel like they hit you up recently or within the last few weeks of, you know, trying to flirt with you, and you just left them on red, or you just ghosted them or ignored them. And now it's got them worried. And now that's got them thinking, shit, why am I feeling so disappointed by this if I didn't have feelings for Cancer? Or vice versa. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus energy. I feel like this is your energy, Cancer. Or someone was just waiting and waiting and waiting trying to plant the seeds, trying to get them to grow, waiting for that ripe time and for that moment when they would finally say, yeah, I love you, I have feelings for you, I want to be with you. But the crop never came. And the only thing that was ever given was one-sided. And if there was any fruit to bear at all, it was very, very minimal. But I do have to say it was enough. Okay, so let me say it this way. You were waiting for the plants or the seeds to grow, or whoever is on this side of the story. But you didn't realize by still keeping that hope, you were planting the seeds within the other person. By still trying to nourish the seeds, by still trying to doing whatever you can to get it to grow, this love, this devotion. And although you didn't see it and you gave up on it, it was still growing in their minds, in their heart. Very, very slowly though. But is that enough? Is that enough? In the near future, we have the Fool, Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Could be connected to one of those signs. You can have those signs in your chart. There's a couple things I'm getting from this. For some of you, I feel as if this is them coming in, wanting a fresh new beginning. But I gotta say, with the Fool energy, they're sweeping a whole lot under the rug, Cancer. I feel like they're just trying to walk on in as if nothing ever happened, as if everything's fine between the two of you. And hey, let's leave the past in the past and let's get something new going. As if that could work. Others of you, I feel as if, Cancer, this is you finally freeing yourself because of you learning that karmic contract that was signed between the two of you before you were born, before either of you were born, especially with the Judgment card. You've learned, you've healed, and now you're ready for something new, you're ready for a new beginning. But others of you, I gotta say, especially if this person comes back and you still have feelings, I feel as if some of you are willing to take the chance and to begin something new again. I also feel like someone has like pearl jewelry or like a necklace with a pearl on it. Maybe someone gave you that, I don't know. Seeing pearls. You've gained a lot of wisdom from this, Cancer, but more about your own empowerment and about what you're worth and what you mean and how you're valued, despite what someone else may make you feel. And that's grown over time. This was a long process. I feel like this has been going on for a few months, if not years, between the two of you. I feel like as if some of you met in the summertime too, or maybe in May. I don't know, between May and summer for some of you out there. Your energy, Cancer, 10 of Wands. You've put about every last drop of you into this. This is to the point where it's not even something you're hoping for. This is burdening you. This is something that's adding more to your plate, especially this person coming back for you guys. I feel like a lot's going on in your life right now. Maybe you guys are stressed, you're overworked, and then this is just like the cherry on top of it, right? And I'm being sarcastic here, where it's like, God, really now? You're coming in now? After you thought all the work was done, and now it's like as if you feel like you have to. You just feel burdened by this, Cancer. A lot of you do. Others of you, I gotta say, and gotta be honest, with the 10 of Wands, some of you are willing to put in that work. A few of you, though. I also gotta say, someone likes to wear like mini skirts, and whether that's you, Cancer, or the person you're connected with, I don't know, this person really thinks the way you dress is very sexy. Or just you're sexy in general. But sex is not enough for you, Cancer. It's not. You're not in, the 5th grade anymore, or you're not in high school anymore, in college anymore. Some of you may be, I guess, but like you're not in that energy of where you're just DTF. No, you're not. But look at their energy, Cancer. 2 of Cups. Cancerian energy. Some of you are connected to someone that's Cancer in their chart, or is a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. They're seeing this for what it is finally, and they're feeling this. They're allowing themselves to feel the love that they have for you. And again, I just do feel like there is a strong karmic contract between the 2 of you, but Cancer, I feel as if on your end, and again, if roles are reversed, they're reversed, you were meant to open this person's heart. This connection with them. And you did. Whether they expressed that or not, you absolutely did. And this is something they can't let go of in their heart. They feel it. They think about it. They think about the last time they were with you physically a lot, and wish they had said everything they needed to say, but didn't. I don't know what you guys did last time you were physically together, but they think about it all the time. Hopes and fears is 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You could be connected with a Capricorn. This is a fear, absolutely. A couple things. A fear that they still will not be able to make up their damn mind about what they want with you, or to still leave you hanging as, oh, you know, this is going to work out. I have feelings for you, but then when push comes to shove, there's no effort being put forth. Others of you, I feel as if this is going to be you, Cancer, that you're afraid that when you thought you were finally over this, that you were really willing to let this go, here they come in, and now it's put you back in this uncertain state of what to do. I feel like you've been through enough with this person, and only if they're really, really willing to be finally able to be courageous enough to open up their heart to you, should you accept it. But other than that, it's been a lot of work and a lot of stress and a lot of burdens. And I've said this before, and I'll say it now. What is love if you don't show me? What is love if you don't make me feel loved? Don't make me feel valued? And why should I give you a time of day just because you love me or have feelings for me, but aren't willing to really do much else than other than say that? Wow. All right, Cancer. The likely outcome, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading, where we're going to see the likely outcome of this situation. I'm going to pull some more cards, and I'm going to ask the Psychic Tarot for any advice. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, go ahead and check out the description box where it'll take you to Vimeo, and you can see the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels card, and I'm going to ask Spirit to further clarify how this person feels about you, or what their intentions are with you in regards to this connection. Ooh, Cancer. I can't make this up. See, it's funny because people tell me, yeah, right, you just tell us everything we want to say. I'm not making this up. For those of you this resonates with, this person does love you. They feel a lot of love for you. And you did once or now for them. And I do feel like a reconciliation is coming here, and they're going to tell you everything that they haven't said, or in baby steps start to try to get you to trust them again. But depending on where my Cancers are and where they fit energetically with this, it's going to be a lot of work for this person to get you to trust them again. Alright, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, go ahead and check out the description box and it'll take you to Vimeo. If this is where we depart, Cancer, I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. Please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.